So you actually put a tracking device on her car?
I said I would never contact you again. I destroyed the device. Please, this one time, let me go.
Don't show up to my house again. Leave me alone.
Get down on the ground, do it now!
First one, lay down. Get up. Get up now.
Whatever you think is paying you, I can pay you more. 12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
This intoxicated man tried entering the women's restroom in a theater, but when officers were called, he proceeded to get uncooperative with them.
Hey, listen to me. You have one chance.
But some criminals take it a step further than her, like Jalon, who stood outside the house of the woman he loved, refusing to leave even when officers told him to.
Get off my pockets, folks. What the Come on. Stop. Already grab his. Stop.
Or 62-year-old Billy, who tried harassing a female employee half his age.
Harassing an employee? What employee is that harassed?
But first, let's start with the case of this man who can't differentiate between gendered restrooms. On July 1st, 2023, officers were dispatched to a theater when an employee called stating that a suspicious male was walking into the women's restroom and appeared intoxicated. However, officers were prepared for just how wasted he was. Following is the footage of the cops arriving at the theater and asking the man to leave.
What's up, man? Who am I? Who do you think I am? You can take one guess. Who do you think I am? I am. So we've been asked by the establishment here that they don't want you anymore, so you gotta move along. The establishment, people who work here, they don't want you here. Yep.
Who's that?
It's a private company. They do not want you here, so you gotta move along. Outside, off the property. Anywhere but here. Because they asked that you not be here. What? Just now. That's why we're here, because they called us. Huh? So the people who work here, they don't want you here anymore. Are you going to leave? Are you going to leave the property? If you don't leave, we're going to have to forcibly remove you from the property. Yes. We will walk you out of the property. You. Us.
Since this man has been up to no good, the administration of the building has informed the officers they want him out. When the officers try telling the suspect that, he stays rooted to his place, refusing to leave the property. The officers continue giving him chances, but then the situation escalates.
Officer Benz, you paid 300 fucking.
My hands is in my pants. My hands are always been.
Hey, listen to me. You have one chance. You either walk out of the property or... Hey, watch out.
Why am I under arrest? Put your hands in your pants. What's he rolling? All right. Back.
Let go.
Stop.
Let go.
Why are you
Stop. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
All right, here.
Get off. Don't grab me. You understand?
Roll over on this side. All right. Stop. Oh my God, bro.
Grab this.
Yeah, do it. Oh yeah, try to do it. Damn. You're under arrest. What did I do?
We gave you so many warnings to get out of here.
Nope, you're under arrest. All right, here.
Since the suspect continues to be uncooperative, the officers have no choice but to handcuff him and try to lead him out of the theater. However, that is when he resists and is taken to the ground. Of course, after that he acts shocked, like he's being mistreated in some way, claiming he's done nothing. This should be his cue to act normal, but he only gets weirder from this point out.
I don't have nothing else. Stop touching me like...
Knock it off.
God, oh my... This is not real, bro. Can I call somebody? I can't call. What's up touching me?
Call from the jail.
I can't figure out what's in this
There's
side.
a phone in the jail? Can I call?
Phone at the jail, yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna call. Oh my God, I'm
I can't figure out
calling.
what's in this side.
I have nothing else. I have nothing else, I swear. Okay, watch, I'm gonna call in jail.
Ready?
Damn.
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's stand up. Let's go.
Alright.
I'm gonna get you. All right.
All the way out. We're gonna walk all the way to the car.
All right. I don't have nothing else.
All right, let's walk out. You're cool now.
All right. I'm gonna get y'all to walk out. All right, what's your names?
Moffett, what's your name?
Don't grab my phone.
That's your phone.
I'm gonna call him and get y'all in trouble. I didn't do nothing else. I came here to watch the movie.
I'm over there actually video not recorded.
And watch the movie.
I already actually see what's recorded.
Well, who? I didn't do nothing to you. If you ask me,
All his tough boy persona has gone down the drain. This was the same guy who stood there with his hands in his pockets, refusing to leave the premises. This is also the same guy who was being a creep by snooping around in women's bathrooms. Now that the consequences of his actions have caught up with him, all he can do is whine.
So you gotta reach out.
no, please don't hurt me. 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 Don't hurt me. Do not hurt me. Please do not hurt me. I'm asking, please.
No, the note said
I'm
to
asking,
trespass him.
please. I'm not from here. I'm asking, please. I'm not from
Once he
here.
put his hands in his
Matt,
waistband,
please
it's time to go.
Like, please, I'm not from here. Okay. Like, damn, bro. I didn't do nothing to y'all.
Can I get your last name, bro?
I just gave you my can I call my parents? Can I call my
The day we trespassed him from
trespass me? They don't even know who I
Panera.
am.
Same last
They don't
name,
even
but
know who I
last
am.
name,
Last chance, man.
They don't even know what I do for a living. Can I just, like, what is, like, stop, bro. Like,
Reach in his pockets.
bro, what is going on? I'm gonna lose my life.
The suspect needs to realize that he's solely responsible for this situation. Had he complied with the officers at the start and walked out of his own volition, he wouldn't be under arrest right now. He can say bizarre things all he wants about not belonging to the city, but they have no effect on the officers.
My name, bro.
Do you have mental? Do you have any mental
I don't have
illness?
mental
Or
illness.
okay.
Well,
You're just acting a little
well,
different than
well,
people we interact with most of the time.
I
Yeah,
didn't
nothing
do
global, a
anything.
TLO,
So,
nothing.
I don't. You
You
can
said-
drug test me.
You said,
You can drug test me.
Did he identify
Yeah,
himself?
I'll go grab
What's
it.
your first name, bud?
My name is Ryan.
Ryan?
Well, they call me Ryan around
Okay, but what is your legal birth name?
my legal birth name? Oh my God. I don't even want to talk like that.
Well, you're not identifying yourself as another crime.
I'm trying
Listen to
to calm
me.
down.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
you're not identifying yourself as a crime in itself, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to look at you.
Understand you're being audio and visually recorded if you didn't know already. Are you injured in any way?
No, I didn't touch. I'm not.
Listen to what I'm asking. Are you injured? Do you need medical aid to come look at you? Yes or no?
Look out. You can take my. I just literally. I told you. I was. No. I don't need no help.
What's your last name?
Calm down, man. You're talking.
Take a deep breath. What's your last
Take
name?
a picture.
I'm taking a picture of the fact that you're not injured. Can you look at me, please?
Calm down, man. You're talking. Calm down.
When officers try asking for his identification, the suspect takes the opportunity to further paint himself as the victim, pretending he's talking to himself and all. However, here's the reality behind all that acting. He refuses to reveal his real name because he knows he was up to no good earlier. Speaking of earlier, this is the explanation he has for his actions.
Walked into a restaurant, walked into the back, and told him you had an interview, which you did not.
Yes, I did. I can show y'all.
And then you
grab
walked.
my phone.
You walked into the
I can grab
You
my.
walked into the women's restroom in here.
What are you talking about? I don't know what restroom I'm walking in. I'm just walking into a restroom. You know what restroom you walk in all the time?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
I absolutely know the restroom I walk
I
in.
can show y'all the emails that have been sent to me.
Who's transport?
Confidence.
That's so.
I'm done with him, so I just
I'm
got
even doing y'all job.
What's that? We're gonna fingerprint. Oh, let's do it.
Fingerprint for what?
We're gonna confirm your
Just so we can
identity.
confirm who you are.
Superstar. I'm gonna lose my mind.
They also said you were a porn star. Is that true?
I am a porn star too. I do it all.
Stand up real quick. She's gonna take your
Stand
phone.
up
Stand
I'm
up.
just gonna take
I'm hurting.
Stuff.
Well, y'all hurting me.
You're good, you're good. Pull them out.
You don't have kids at home?
Pull them out from behind
You
there.
don't have a kid at
How
home?
can I help you stand
There you
up?
go.
Damn,
Give me
bro.
your hand real quick.
It makes zero sense for an individual to not know which restroom they are walking into. But he'll definitely use this excuse to try and avoid accountability. If his story isn't already bizarre enough, he also comments on how he is an adult film star too. If it weren't for the serious expression on his face, one would think he was joking.
Why am I being treated like this?
We're being cool now, aren't we?
Yeah, hell, y'all.
You're being cool too. So let's just keep it that way. I got your phone and everything. Go ahead and slide your backside in. Don't sit on your hands. I'm gonna put that seatbelt across your chest.
Be in the car safely.
Yep. You're being audio and video recorded in my backseat, okay, man?
I'm gonna do this.
Just sit down. Yep, you're good.
Sit down. Damn.
Yep. Slide your feet in.
Stop. Just go
Yep.
like this.
Yep. Go ahead and sit back.
Bro, sit back. I got to.
There, you gotta lean back a little bit.
Ow! It hurts.
I know you gotta lean back a little bit for me, because I gotta get the seatbelt. It's right here.
I don't need a seatbelt.
Eventually, they manage to guide the suspect to the back of the police vehicle amidst his protests of him being mistreated. He is taken down to the police station where he is charged with criminal trespass and resisting arrest. But if you thought this case was bad, wait until you see how weird the suspect acts in the next one. On May 21st, 2023 in Florida, deputies responded to a harassment call at Walgreens concerning one of their employees. The victim, a 24-year-old female identified as Francesca, reports that a 62-year-old customer had been making her feel unsafe at work. But as the officers investigate further, they discover a whole other level of disturbing.
Over me, and I'm like, okay, I didn't say nothing to nobody in the store. I told my mom. I'm just there sitting on my phone scrolling, watching TikTok, and I felt this hand around me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around, he's like, oh, it's me. I'm like, you don't touch me. He's like, oh, really? I said, oh, really, what? He's like, so I can't touch you?
Walgreens employee, Francesca, recounts the events where a customer repeatedly violates her boundaries at a bus stop and even inside the store. The distressed woman thinks she is just going to report, but the officers encounter something else when they look around.
So we're here for some complaints of people on the property.
From who?
From the store.
Really?
Really?
I just got here.
What's your name?
Billy?
Billy?
Yeah.
Let me get your license. I know your name, so I don't need your information already.
Yeah, I don't know what the complaint is. Well, did anybody complain to you? Just got here a minute ago. He was sitting over here. I came over to see if he was all right. Okay.
Let's stay here, right?
The second officer locates an old man, fitting the description of the harasser, on the side of the building. The officer mentions complaints from some anonymous workers on the property. The man, identified as Billy, appears shocked by the complaint, offering multiple explanations for his presence, not realizing that officers hadn't even mentioned who the harasser was.
Can I talk to y'all for a minute?
Yes.
He's been here all day. I have not.
Okay.
I was here 5 minutes when that officer walked up to me.
Okay. Do you go inside the store at all?
I went in to fill my water bottle.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Do you have a trespass from this location?
Yes, I do.
Just as the female officer emerges from the store, Billy approaches her, giving excuses for his presence and providing way too many explanations for someone who is innocent. What he does next leaves the officers absolutely floored.
What's up, Francesca?
Were you looking for the deputy? I think I went inside. Yeah, no, I know. They might be going inside to try to talk to you.
As he's done talking, Billy spots the victim and casually asks her what is up, like it's no big deal, as if he wanted to suggest they were friends. Francesca is visibly caught off guard as the officer escorts her back to the deputy. That's when she made the revelation.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's
100%.
100%.
Okay, cool. Well, then we're just gonna talk to you. Go from there, right?
Yeah, because I remember his name. Read his ID as Billy Jr., but I don't remember his first name. And this,
we looked up the case. I just want to make sure that we have the right
he pulled
person.
up a picture and it was him, exactly him. I just seen him it's just.
It's called an emotional distress.
Yeah,
All right. Do you want to press charges against him?
yes, if I feel like I'm being harassed, especially you coming to the bus stop, that is harassment.
But it's not like stalking you. You told them to stop, correct?
Yes, I don't care what nobody say. That's harassment. You're asking me where I live.
Francesca confides in the deputy that Billy is, in fact, the harasser. Shaken at the fact that he would still be lingering around like a creep, she seems to be in emotional distress and is adamant about pressing charges, given that Billy has been persistent about asking her invasive questions. Handling this situation lightly seems like a challenge for the officers now.
Deputy Joe Torres did a report for a battery, correct? With the victim, Francesca, about 7 days ago?
Battery for who?
For one of the employees. Your name is Francesca, that you were listed as a suspect in a case?
A battery?
Yeah.
I was listed in a battery?
Yeah. Your name?
Remember, a battery?
And the battery took place where?
Here. At the bus stop.
The officers disclose to the suspect that he already has a battery charge from a few days ago and is listed as a suspect in the report involving Francesca. Billy pretends to know nothing about it and acts dumbfounded, unaware that he's just digging himself deeper into trouble.
She was sitting at the bus stop, and I walked up because she was all by herself after closing. And I said, are you okay? She said, I'm waiting for my mother.
And how many times has this happened since then?
One time. That's
One time?
The first day she started.
Uh-huh.
I went in there, and I made a purchase in the liquor store.
Uh-huh.
She was working in the liquor store. I saw her walk over to the bus stop, and I went over there and I said, "Hey, how you doing? Were you waiting on the bus?" She says, "No, I'm waiting on my mother." I said, "Okay, I just want to make sure she was in the dark." This was after closing, and she had just gotten into it with one of the employees. Here, by one of the employees.
Okay.
Okay. She said, "I got into it. He told me I had to mop the floors, and I told him, screw you." And she said, "I punched 30 minutes, approximately 6 minutes ago." She's waiting, and then all of a sudden, as I'm talking to her, her mother pulls her out and picks her up, and I leave. But she was sitting at the bus stop in the dark, all by herself.
Did you go in today and talk to her today?
He claims that he followed Francesca to the bus stop because he was concerned about her safety since it was dark. When asked if he made any contact with her that day, he straight up denies it. Unbeknownst to him, Francesca had already spilled the beans, and the officers were starting to see through his lies.
On the other, they moved her from the liquor store to the other side because the other employee told me she was stealing out of the till, and they were running the cameras to see who stole the money.
All right.
So they moved her to the other side. All I did was walk in there and fill my water bottle up and walked right out of the store. I didn't say a word to her. I saw her behind the register, but I didn't say a word to her. I walked, filled my water bottle up in the water fountain, right out. The employees have told me about her. That somebody was stalking her, and that's why she's not working in a liquor store anymore, and now she's moved over to the other side. And the other one employee told me, well, they're investigating her right now because money's...
Billy says he barely knows Francesca, yet he lists a bunch of details about her, including when and where she's placed, and even the things going on in the store involving her. He insists he's never snooped for information, claiming that the employees just spill the tea on their own. But the officers are done playing along with his tall tales.
Unbelievable, Mark.
So 11. Start to 13, have one in custody.
Hey, that's my bike too. That's my bike too. You can't give me a notice to appear. You got to.
Disgusted by his lies, the officers arrest Billy, who is still adamant that he did nothing wrong. But it's very concerning how he is a 62-year-old harassing a 24-year-old. He is charged with trespassing and stalking, sentenced to 12 months probation, and ordered to stay away from the victim. From a workplace to a house, these creeps prove there is no limit to stalking. On June 25th, 2023, officers in Decatur, Illinois, responded to a local residence to investigate an agitated man who was refusing to leave the property. The stressed family of the woman called the police. Following is how the confrontation between the man and the police took place.
What's your name? What's that?
I said why?
Because people in here are calling in, so they're not happy with you being on their front porch. What's going on?
If you see how I pulled up, I'm in here trying to talk, so they can be, reasonable, cordial people. I pulled up cordial. I ain't doing nothing wrong. You ain't got to question me. I'm not giving you my name. I can't leave, but I'm just trying to, you can see here, I'm just trying to speak to her, speak to her family, all together. I'll leave.
The police approach Jalon and directly ask for his name, but he instead questions their motive for wanting to know. Police informed him that the residents of the house had called because he was being a nuisance and not leaving the front porch of their house. The guy claims to have done nothing wrong and just wants to speak to the woman inside, after which he'll leave. He then further offers this explanation.
Children, I said that before I came. That's for my protection, though, so I don't get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's a house full of angry women. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to plead my case here and show my love, because my love for them.
What's your relationship with these folks here?
I don't have no relationship with them, but I had or have a relationship with somebody in there, one of their siblings, their sister, and of course their daughter. And I'm just trying to rekindle that, fix that before shit be unsalvageable. That's all. Not on no bullshit. You seen the way I pulled up. I seen y'all in the cut. I knew exactly what y'all here for.
What are we here for?
Me. I mean.
You think we're here for you?
What you walk across the street for?
Well, I'm here for you now, but that's not what I was out here for.
Now? So what was y'all out here before originally?
All the shots that were fired out here last night.
I knew that, but so...
Well, you just asked. So you asked me why I was out here. That's why I'm out here. I'm out here investigating the shots that were fired.
Jalon tries to justify himself to the police that he is not trying to break into the house and only wants to profess his love to the woman. The guy claims to already know that the police were here for him when he saw them. The policeman objects to the statement and says they were here for the firing heard in the area the previous night. But at this point, the man starts getting argumentative.
Not on no garbage with them people. Y'all see what I'm doing?
Okay. Do you have any... Okay, they don't want you ringing the doorbell. Do you have some ID on you?
Yeah, not to get to y'all, though.
Well, that's not really an option at this point.
It is an option. I don't
is
have
it?
to give you nothing.
You don't?
I don't have to give you my name. I don't have to give you nothing.
You do when you're the suspect in a domestic violence incident.
The suspect? I'm the victim.
You're the victim?
Victim.
How are you the victim?
I'm the victim. You want to look up my report number and all that?
Sure.
That's why I'm here to talk to her mother.
What's your name?
It don't matter. You sit here trying to say I'm the. No.
Okay.
Jalon says to the officer that he is doing nothing wrong and purposefully rings the doorbell. The officer immediately again asks for his ID, but the man refuses to give any information about himself. The argument takes a turn when the police call him to be a suspect in domestic violence. The man interjects to that and says he is not a suspect, but a victim, which can be proved from his report number, but again refuses to identify himself.
You need to identify yourself, sir.
No, I'm not identifying.
Okay, turn up and change behind your back.
No, for what?
Turn up and change behind your back.
No, for what?
That's twice. There's not going to be a third time.
I'm not. Bro, don't touch me, bro. Bro,
no, you're not doing this.
That's how I'm in here trying to talk to y'all.
Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm in here trying to talk to y'all. Come on, folks. Look what they doing. So y'all not just gonna talk to me going through cordial shit?
Gave you the opportunity.
The officer gives Jalon one last chance to identify himself. When he refuses to do so, the police ask him to surrender by putting his hands behind his back. Giving no option to the officers, they step forward and try to restrain the guy themselves.
I'm just trying to talk to y'all. Okay. Y'all are siblings.
Eric, go ahead and close the door.
Hey, trying to.
Close the door.
Oh, we can evaluate this shit. Y'all trying to take what, folks? I'm in here talking.
Well, now you're going to jail for resisting.
I'm not resisting, nigga. You got me against the door. What the fuck? Oh, no, bro.
Stop.
Bro, y'all tripping, bro. You got me in a fucking pestle.
It's totally unnecessary, man.
Y'all stop. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
I just like to stop.
What's your name?
You still been in my arm, folks. I'm not. Just look at me, folks. You a whole human. Stop bending my arm, man.
Come on, to the car.
Bro. Okay, y'all gotta stop applying all this excessive force. Let's go. Tell him stop bending my arm.
Come on.
Okay, stop trying to pull my pants and yank me off this motherfucker. Keep bending my arm.
Come on.
Do you see my arm, nigga?
Come on, man.
Come on.
The woman comes to the door in anger, shouting at Jalon, but for her safety, the officers tell her to close the door. The unidentified man resists strongly, to which the officer says that now he is going to go to jail for this reason. The man gets aggressive and makes it difficult for the police to arrest him.
Come down before we get in the car here, please.
Stop, man.
Come on, buddy.
Hot. Stop.
Stop.
G, come on. It's too hot.
It is
I'm in
too
this
hot.
sweater. Come on.
You're
All right, give me up. Give me up. Give me up.
Those need double up.
Give me up. Give me up, G. Come on. Give me up. Give me up. Don't pin me.
Stop.
Give me up, bro.
What's the matter?
Get up, bro. Give me up.
No.
You trying to play me like I'm a kid, G.
Well, you're acting like a child.
I'm not.
Stop.
I'm trying to profess my love for the little shorty, bro. Come on, man.
With great difficulty, the police officers manage to bring Jalon near the car. He, however, makes himself fall to the ground and starts fighting with the officers to release him. The man panics and exclaims to the police that he just wants to express his love to the woman.
Deja!
Whose detail is this?
Hey, step out, man.
Good to see you.
Talk to me, G.
Right.
1 second, folks. For real, G.
Okay, Mr. Childs, we're going to stand you up and ask you to sit in the back of this car. Could you do that for
You
me?
just stand me outside it?
No. You're going to sit in the car. Can you do that, please?
Come on, man. I'm trying to be calm.
No, you're not.
I am, man.
All right, then show me you're going to be calm.
I'm just trying to tell y'all I love you. I'm trying to talk.
Okay.
You told me I couldn't ring the billboard. Think you're apprehending me.
We're going to send you up here and put you in the car, okay? All right, come on.
Come on, officer, man.
All right.
Come on, like that. Just take it up. Okay. I know I gotta sit again, man.
Jalon starts shouting the name of the woman to come help him. The officers try to calm him down and ask him to sit in the car. He refuses to cooperate and tells them that he is not guilty of doing anything wrong.
I'm just trying to talk. Okay, just give me a second to talk.
Sit at the same time.
Why am I being apprehended? I'm not showing up with no weapon. That's not a weapon of destruction. You can go check JB's.
No,
There's
we're not
gun
doing
pulled on me.
it. We're going to talk
Everybody
about
in their
it.
house
We're going
want
to
my
talk about it,
ass.
but you got to get in the car.
Have a seat. You're making it
All
harder.
this because I love her, bro.
Get in the car.
Okay, have a
Bro, I
seat.
can't go to jail. I got too much
Get in the car.
going on, man. I just want y'all to hear me.
We hear you, but you know what? You're not listening to
All
us.
right. So if I get in the car, y'all gonna continue to hear me.
Yes.
As a civilian, not just take me straight to jail and apprehend me. Saying I resist because I wasn't trying to.
Have a seat.
Okay? I was not trying to resist.
Okay, well, you're not listening to us, so
I'm just saying, y'all got 4 white males out here just flick me through the grass. I'm just trying to talk to them.
sit your bottom down. Sit your bottom on the seat. Okay, easy. There you go.
One of the officers brings a huge stick that Jalon had with him in front of the porch. Police officers tell him that they will listen calmly to him once he sits in the car. The man finally sits in the car and is taken to the police station. Jalon was sentenced to probation and community service for this disturbing occurrence. But while Jalon at least didn't get physical with the woman, the same can't be said about this next suspect. On May 11th, 2022, officers received a call about an altercation where a male had punched a female and was attempting to restrain her. Another woman tried to intervene to save the victim. However, the man turned his aggressive rage onto her instead, trying to assault her too. It is at this point that police are called. They arrive on the scene and listen to what the distressed witness has to say.
Is everybody okay? Were you guys involved with a fight?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. All right, who's on where?
Okay, so basically what happened, there's this girl, she was in like a black t-shirt in the elevator, and this guy was trying to like...
Step up.
And so the guy in there in the UC sweatshirt and such was trying to basically...
Black sweatshirt, red?
Yeah.
Okay, what was he doing?
He was like trying to grab her. A guy was leaving, he was trying to grab her, she was yelling, she was unhappy, she was like, she said, help me. And so I went over and I butted in, I was like, don't touch her, what do you think you're doing? Get away from her. And then he just...
you guys aren't supposed to be in there.
He just came on to me and basically was like, what are you gonna do about it? He was like, what are you gonna do about it? And then he came on and hit me. He was hitting me, took me to the ground. I bit his hand so he would get off.
The witness explains how the man was initially attacking another girl in the building elevator, and so the witness tried to intervene and help. That resulted in her being assaulted instead, but her heroic bravery is still commendable. Another officer goes to confront the suspect, however. Things take a turn for the worse.
I need to talk to you, man. You need to come with me for a second. Okay? Can you keep your hands in your pockets for me? 311, I'm gonna have one detained. You wanna tell me what happened?
Go ahead, Bob.
You wanna tell me what happened? You gonna talk? Come on, let's go sit over here. You are not free to go, sir. You are not free to go.
The other girl, he was punching her as well.
Get down! Get down now! Hands on. Send some more officers. Sir, get down. Get your hands behind your back right now. Get your hands behind your back. I got his arm. All right. That's mine. Hey! I got you.
The second officer tries to hear the suspect's side of the story, but right off the bat, he faces resistance as the man has his guard all the way up. He doesn't engage with the cop at all, and eventually tries to flee. However, the officers are quick on their feet, and he doesn't get far before he is knocked onto the ground and handcuffed. It is now time to hear from the victim of the situation.
I was in the elevator. I live on floor 5, and I was going down the elevator because I was going to go back out after changing.
They're still trying to get him in custody. Stand by.
He was in the elevator with his friend, and I go, like, I have the same body as you, like, trying to be nice, because, like, why not say that to someone? And then he grabbed onto the back of me and my shirt and, like, kept pulling me back. He was like, no, you're coming to floor 3 with me. You're coming to floor 3 with me. Okay. And then I was like, get off of me, please get off of me. And then he punched me in the face like I see. Who does that to someone?
I completely agree. Did he hit you anywhere else? Did he only hit you the one time?
I mean, he slapped me in the head and then kept going for my face, and then he finally, like, stood back and then, like, went in for a full punch. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you need me to call the medic for you?
No.
It is heartbreaking to hear the girl cry about the horrific ordeal she has gone through at the hands of that mentally unstable man. It is disgraceful for him to pick on a woman who is clearly weaker than him, and it is a miracle the witness was there to save the victim. There is no telling what that man could have done to her if he did take her to where he wanted. On the other hand, the suspect's erratic behavior escalates.
Stop that! Hey, stop! Now! No! Stop! Stop! Knock it off! Knock it off! What? No, I'm not gonna do that. Against the window. Hey, you try to fight me again, I'm gonna add charges. You're gonna go away for a long ass time. Get in the car. Watch your leg.
No.
Buddy, you're making this worse.
Do it. Do it. I want to play with you. Do it. Nope. No, wait. Come on. LeBron James. Stop it. LeBron James. You tried. LeBron James.
The way this man is acting out, it wouldn't be surprising if he were on drugs. The amount of self-restraint the officers have displayed with him so far is astounding, as this type of behavior will get him tased under any different circumstances. The suspect is truly hell-bent on making this arrest as difficult as possible for the officers.
Hey, stop that shit! He's trying to bite me.
Shoot me, man.
Stop now! Stop now! Stop now! Knock it off!
Bitch, I
Sir?
Shoot me.
No, we are not doing that.
Do that shit.
Do not undo your seatbelt.
I'm gonna nigga. I'm gonna you shoot me. Oh. I'm gonna do that, yo. You use a what?
Foot.
No. Oh no. No. Try that. Oh shit. Try that.
Come on. Work with me. Don't grab my body cam.
Don't grab my body cam. Come here. You a oh God, you always been. Ah! Oh!
Back in. Push him over.
No.
Are you pulling him out?
No.
No, I'm pushing him in. He's hooking his foot. Stay in there. Stay in!
The physical struggle ensues between the suspect and the officers and is painful to watch. It really raises the question of what kind of parenting must have raised a child like this who cannot behave with anyone in public. Just when he is finally restrained, he displays even more bizarre behavior.
Go back. Turn around. Spin around. Turn around. Look. Left. Hook. Hold on. I got that rook. Devin Booker on the James. Hold on. They say that where does LeBron James? Michael Jordan. And to be fair, I put the bitch in the hair. And you know I got the stairs. And you know this shit is rare. And you know I never care. And you know, hold on. And you know I can care. Hold on. Drill back. Split around track. Fat or black. And you know we that. Hey. Skittle da. I fuck out your pull on your back and I da. Bitch. Corvette. Hop in the jet like that. This shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. I put my hands up to play my song.
It looks like the male has truly lost his mind as he decides to start rapping at the back of the police car. The way he is treating this whole situation nonchalantly just screams out his immaturity, but he is mistaken to think he can shake up the officers with his antics. He is taken down to the station, and the charges filed against him include assault, resisting arrest, and unlawful restraint. From one male who can't leave a woman alone to another male who is obsessed with a poor woman. On the afternoon of March 24th, 2023, Deputy Quevedo responded to a disturbance call. A woman called 911 reported that a man she knew had developed an obsession with her, calling her non-stop, attempting to reach her on social media, and now trying to break into her home. As an officer was on his way, the man returned to his truck and drove off. Following is the victim's statement to the police.
And then he just lost his shit. A friend, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Just kind of infatuated with her and...
Yeah.
You haven't seen him in 2 years?
But he keeps popping up. I stopped talking to him in 2 years. I got these...
Have you told him not to come around?
Yeah, plenty of times.
He was in this back patio?
Yes, he was in the back patio.
And he was trying to get through the...
Yeah. He looked through the window, this window, was looking through all the windows, and I saw him there. I told to run because he kept on trying to have a conversation and trying to pull the fucking door open.
Was he doing anything else to the door besides trying to pull it open?
Well, he was banging on the window.
He was banging on the window?
Yeah. To the point where I thought he was going to break the glass, so I sent my daughter into the room and told her to lock the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Yeah. He's an ex-Marine.
She has clearly rejected his advances numerous times and does not deserve to have him show up at her house to intimidate her. She further explains how the suspect got in his truck and drove off, which potentially saved her life because there's no telling what he would have done if he stayed. She further explains just how creepy his advances were.
The last time was July, so it was quiet. I just get messages and packages to my house. But I think the last time, well, he caught me in the middle of the road. But before then, last time it was I think it was 4th of July, he dropped me off a bottle of whiskey and some fireworks because he knows it's my favorite.
The man has left no box unticked on the creep list, as he even showed up at her place with flowers and whiskey and then blew a flying kiss on the door. Meanwhile, the police have caught up with the suspect who didn't make it too far on the road, and it's time to see what he has to say.
You need to record this?
Huh?
No.
I have to record all prisoners.
Okay. You know, she said, I don't want to be friends anymore. You've pushed it too far, which I didn't think I'd asked that many times, but okay. She, I think she blocked my number, so I tried emailing her. And she blocked me on that, and then she blocked me on all social media, so, I mean, I've had no way to contact her except to show up. And here's the funny and confusing thing, that she's told me before that if I ever really just wanted to talk to her, then to just come talk to her. She's told me that in the past. I'm so done with her. I tried just wanted to love her.
After witnessing the suspect's behavior, it only makes sense why the woman blocked him everywhere. Stalkers are some of the most dangerous criminals out there, and their obsessive thoughts lead them to think of nothing else but their target. The suspect's behavior only escalates more into madness from this point on.
Why didn't I just go home? Why did I have to try and talk to her? Why? Why? God. Hell, I would have just, if she just would have talked to me and at least explained to me why she's done with me, then I could have at least gotten that. But like, no explanation, dude. No nothing, just poof. I thought, you know, maybe she wants to see me make that extra effort and show my face and actually be there, you know? Idiot. I am such a fucking idiot. Never think with your heart. Never think with your heart. Never ever think with your fucking heart.
Even when he's sitting in handcuffs in the back of a police car, he's still rationalizing his behavior and pretending that she really might still want to see him. He bounces between being done with her and trying to figure out other ways he can see her. After all this, he is finally charged with burglary to an occupied dwelling and stalking, and hopefully he won't be allowed anywhere near that woman again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.